All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Thursday's Tomb of Annihilation with our crew, the newly dubbed Orvex and the Ornery Oddballs.
Orvex big main character energy.
If you hadn't watched last week's episode, a lot happened. A whole bunch of things happened, especially, the game or the players giving an NPC by the name of Orvex a number of powers, which
he used well.
It was a lot of roleplay gifts for myself, so I very, very much appreciate that.
Yeah, he used them really well too. He did a good job.
Hey man, thank you. Okay, so we are deep inside the tomb right now. We're gonna have some players coming in a little bit later. Josh is gonna be coming a little later. Nick is gonna be coming a little later, but we do have 5 right now. We are gonna be playing today, obviously, and we're playing it next week as well. After that, we are not playing the last 2 days in May. I'll be on vacation. I'll be in Florida, but then we'll be back the first week of June to play again. So yeah, a couple more announcements.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Let's get a little bit more audio from you, a little more volume from you.
As in, speak up, or just
speak up or adjust your input, your output, your gain.
I had this problem the other time. Let's see. Oh, that's why. Check now.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, yes. Now pull it back just a smidge.
Check now. Check
Perfect.
now. Okay,
Perfect.
Great. All right. I've been having issues with the mic as well. Like, I can't do my stage whisper. I have to do an ASMR whisper. If I'm talking like this, I have to do this. Cool. Well, we've got everybody here. Let's do some more announcements. 1 second. The 10th, Trey and I and Tim, other Tim, my second Tim, will be playing Minecraft, and we'll be fighting the Wither. I've never fought the Wither before.
Neither have I.
It looks terrifying, so I built a battlefield for it. It's the best I can do. So I prepared as much as I could. And then Azure Sky is live again this 12th. And then if you're in the LA area, we'll be going to Daikokuya afterwards. If you want to come hang out with us, we'll be at Daikokuya. And that is it, I think. Yeah, that's it for the announcements. Let's see who's playing who. Josh is not here right now, so I'll take him out.
He wanted you to update his token too to his.
Oh yeah,
totally forgot about that.
Yes,
I can do that real quick. Watch this. Hold on a second.
Glamour. Where is it?
The Wongo infused token.
Yeah, Josh has gone from this to this. Somehow looks more like Josh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Okay, let me just give him that. Real quick. Doing the tokens real quick. Man, when I started doing tokens 2.5 years ago, it took me half an hour to get them done. And now I can do them in 2 minutes. It's kind of wild. Okay, we've got Tim. Tim, who are you playing today?
I am the White Fang, leader of the Pact, Moon Druid.
Excellent. We've got Kenny. Kenny, who are you playing?
I'm Ethren, the human sorcerer.
Excellent. We have Orvex, played by myself. Hello, I'm Orvex, currently occupied, incorporated by Kubasan. I am yoked up. Totally beefcake.
Orvex is here to pump you up.
We have Cal, who's currently trapped in a mirror of life trapping. John, who are you playing today?
No, I'm playing. I've realized that if I don't talk, you won't see my face, but I was like, I'm stuck in the mirror. Cal is a thief evoker human.
Excellent.
I can never think of something in the mirror without that Superman fucking shot. I'm sure you guys talked about
100%.
that. Like, all I think about. As horribly bad as it is.
Let's see. Cass, I need to go grab you. Give me 1 second. But Pat, who are you playing today? Well,
Casti's also a moon druid. He's an elf. What elf?
hell yeah. Okay.
I think I'm still human, or whatever. I'm elf.
You're still a dude? Yeah, you're okay.
I think I am.
Bring you in. A lot has happened, buddy.
I heard.
Okay.
I was in
so we got
a mirror.
yeah. And I think that's it, except for Trey. Trey, who are you playing?
I'm playing Tunk, the rock gnome Sorcerer. But my token, yeah, there he is. I'm the Tunk, the rock gnome Sorcerer, former champion of the Port Nanzaru Coliseum.
Excellent. Josh is telling me to go up a little bit to even out with the rest, so I'll go up just a tiny bit more. There we go. Check. Okay.
I can hear you.
All right, good. All right, everybody. Let me just change this music out. Let's go to the creepy music. What episode are we in, Trey?
43.
43. Whoa. Okay. One second.
Oh, gosh darn it. I didn't even.
We're a bicycle company.
Oh, ah.
Okay, that wasn't me.
Thank you, YouTube ads.
Yeah, right.
But
Okay. I believe the last thing that happened was Cal found himself inside, got trapped inside the mirror of life trapping, and then you found the command word.
Yep.
Or you found two command words for this thing.
Prez said Blackfire, and a merchant appeared, looking
That is
confused. And then scream, a merchant looking dude. And then, yeah, the guy's name was Chimera Blackfire, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
This merchant is now covering his head and his face, and he is screaming in the corner there. What do you do?
Well, crap. Presmer was handling this whole situation. Calm down. Calm down. Who are you?
He speaks in Old Omuan, and Orvex comes over here. He says, I could be of service. I speak the, and he looks at the mirror.
Oh God.
I forgot what Cal did to get trapped in the mirror. Damn it.
Literally just looked at it.
That's just
Failed to save.
1 second.
So now you have a 3-foot gnome trying his best to cover people's eyes. Don't look at it.
I need to make a charisma saving throw.
Awesome.
Al might be getting a friend.
No, look at that.
Oh no, he's not.
Orvex continues to deliver.
It is.
He pauses,
the group is named Orvex and the Ornery Oddballs.
Orvex steps up and he says, I believe I could be of service. And then he strokes his chin and goes, by the gods, I am handsome. Anyways, what were we doing? He looks down and he says, well, this man has gone mad. There's no easy way to say it. His mind is broken.
I don't think I have anything for broken minds.
No.
He mentions things of the smiling bones, the black star on high. What does he keep saying? The jungle that eats you from within. Weak gods. It is a lot of nonsense.
Indeed.
What do you do?
Nope, I guess that doesn't really apply for any mental issues. I don't know what to do.
After a while, he stops screaming and he just kind of starts to weep and puts his head in his hand, and he goes a little bit somewhat catatonic.
I guess I'll scream around the corner or like yell and be like, If the password released one, maybe try again.
Orvex says, perhaps I feel sympathy for this creature. Orvex grabs this merchant with one arm, just hoists him over his shoulder and takes him over here. And then comes back.
What was the guy's full name again? Or Trey, the player, is asking.
The
Black
Blackfire?
Is it Gumora or Kamora?
Kamora Blackfire.
Okay. I'll try saying Kamora Blackfire again to see if another person comes out of the mirror.
As soon as you say Kamora, the entire mirror, a fog goes over it. Cal, you lose consciousness and everything turns black around you, and then the fog in the mirror goes away and it looks like a regular mirror.
Well, okay. I guess I look at the mirror again.
You look at the mirror.
And I don't have to make a save?
Nope.
Kamora Blackfire.
As soon as you say Kamora, fog goes around and the mirror's power activates again. Tunk and Orvex, give me charisma saves again, please.
I feel like Orvex would have enough sense to not be looking at the mirror at this point.
Orvex thinks he's awesome.
watching you.
Yeah, he's kind of watching you. He's also fearless. Orvex suddenly disappears. He goes, "Wait, what are you? No, but I can't." And he's
okay. How about just Blackfire?
You say Blackfire. You say Blackfire, and Al suddenly appears right next to you.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, thank God! Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Oh, I won't.
All right.
You guys effectively blind yourself to the mirror. Yeah, cool.
I say Blackfire again.
You say Blackfire again.
But I have a stinking suspicion it's not going to be Orvex this time. I think I have an idea of what's going on. Hey, where's that placard that told us how many people are in the mirror?
The placard's up here. I mean, there's a placard that speaks of things on this level right there.
I think it said there was room for 12. I don't know if...
I thought there was something that said that there were 10 souls in the mirror.
I mean, look.
Like that it could hold 12, but I thought there was something that indicated how many were actively inside.
Tunk, as you do that, right behind you, you suddenly, there's a wind, suddenly, you feel a presence behind you, and you are struck twice. Everybody put your token roll in place.
I will take that, but I was intending, after I turned it back on, I was intending to have my back to the mirror.
That's fair. This thing is invisible.
Okay, that's fine, but as soon as my initiative comes up, I want it to be clear that my back is to the mirror. Awesome.
That's fair.
Fantastic. That's a great roll. That's a good point, Thorzen. Now we know how to lock the mirror when we're done with it. Prediction.
You just gotta say Beetlejuice about 10 times and see what comes out.
I'm not gonna do the two people dropping. I'm gonna go back to does one person drop to 0.
Okay. It is White Fang, the Invisible Stalker, Tunk, Ethren, Kest, Cal. Orvex is gone right now. This thing attacks you twice, Tunk. It has advantage.
I think the number is 18, but I'm not looking at my token at the moment.
That's a 20 and a 20.
Are those crits or are those just 20s?
Just 20s. It punches you twice for 18 points of damage.
Hang on, let me get this prediction up. And there's the prediction. And then I'm going to check my spell slots. I may shield that.
You cannot shield it. This one, you don't have a reaction. This one's surprising you.
Oh, okay. How much did you say I lost?
You lost 18 points of damage. And then Kest, it's your turn. What you got, Kest?
Let's get some battle music.
I'm coming in.
I shout down the hall, don't look at the mirror!
Thought you were about to shout battle music.
Battle music!
Kest, what you got?
Oh, he's muted. You're Pat.
Wait,
You're
buddy.
muted.
Sorry, I'm just seeing what I got here.
I will say you guys know that if you step any closer, you're literally, if you step there, this is the line. I'll draw the line at this point. You
Yeah,
guys know. That is the line of demarcation.
Okay. But I can't look down there, so.
So you can. If you go past that line and look at the mirror,
Oh, okay.
it'll be problematic.
Okay, cool. But I can see this thing.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try Starry Wisp on him.
Okay, do it. Or no, you can't see it.
But that's why, yeah. Because I can see a token there. I wasn't sure if I could.
It is an invisible stalker. Some invisible creature is attacking.
Okay.
it.
So if I can't see it,
You know the spot that it's in, though. You can fire with disadvantage if you want.
yeah, I mean, I'll try that then.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
I don't know what else. I don't know what he's supposed to know.
That is a hit for 8 points of radiant.
Yeah.
Takes it. Cal, it's your
And then
turn.
I'll kind of scooch back here.
I will. I have to be able to see it to do that. Let me do a firebolt just for the heck of it. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Kess is in the way. That's still a
18.
hit.
All right.
You throw it through Kess' legs and smack it for 30 points of fire. It takes 13 points.
That's good. I think because I'm too far, I don't want to get too close to the bucko.
White Fang, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to step there, look down the hallway, and we're going to cast Fairy Fire. First level Fairy Fire.
Okay. Okay. This is very good. Here comes the dex save. This does have, they have pretty good dex. It's gonna fail. It
Fail.
fails.
Yes.
So now it is flipped. Now it is lit up, and you guys all have advantage on it because it knocks out its invisibility while Fairy fires up. That is the bane of invisible stalkers.
That is way better than what I was going to try to do. Bravo, bravo,
Very
Tim.
good.
Oh, now I yell at Tunk. Now you can do your worst against it.
Ethren, it's your turn.
I'll step one step back if you're coming.
Nice. Well done.
I'm gonna step down here and just throw a firebolt.
Yeah.
I have advantage, right?
You do have advantage
Or-
in flank. Advantage flank.
Sweet. Here we go.
That's a hit.
Cool. Here we go.
You do 17 points of damage to it.
Excellent. Then
Tunk,
I'll
your
step
turn.
back here.
Well, it's about time that became a feature. I am going to give it the old sloppy Joe.
Okay, go ahead. That's a hit for 16 points of damage.
Oof, that's just barely a hit.
Flame out. This thing is bloody. That's another hit. Yes, for 4 points of damage.
Oh.
Wait, what? Why is it only 4?
You rolled a 1 plus 3? No, that can't be right.
Where's my
Okay.
great weapon damage?
I don't know.
Hang on, let me ignore that. Well, okay, ignore that. Unfortunately, it's not. That is.
Just roll it again. See what happens. Why is it not working?
I don't know. Did I turn it off by accident? I
you
did turn it off. What the hell?
Oh, interesting.
All right, so here comes a damage roll.
Why are you only +3 damage, by the way?
Because my strength is only 16. And Sloppy Joe is just a regular great axe that I just gave a
gotcha.
name to.
It is resistant to your attacks then if it's not magical. I thought it was a magical weapon.
No, Sloppy Joe's just a plain Jane great axe that I just gave a name to.
It's not bloodied then. That is though a hit though. So for 7, it takes another 8. Now it is bloodied again.
Okay. And then bonus action. Bonus action. Can I apply? No, I don't want to apply a smite. I'm not wasting spell slots. That's my turn.
Okay, it's Stalker's turn. It doesn't have advantage on you, Tunk, but it's gonna shift up here and attack you again. Slam, slam. Oof.
Ouch! Damn.
It gut punches you twice for 11 points.
Is that the total? Yeah, that's the total.
Yeah. Cass, what you got?
All right. Can I see him anywhere? Like if I was here, could I see?
If you were there, you could see it, but that's
Okay, so just that's a limit.
that is the limit. You can see it there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go there. How many feet
Okay.
do I have to move?
You have that's
35.
25 feet to get there.
So I got 10 more to move after this. So yeah, so we'll.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Don't even where I'm gonna move, just to where I'm gonna end up. Like,
Okay.
yeah, fine, whatever. Let's see, get another Starry Wisp.
Okay. You have advantage now.
Oh, nice. I didn't do that. That was one. And there's another. Okay. Come through.
It's definitely a hit.
Oh, yeah.
I see the 17.
Yep.
You
That'll
have
see-
advantage.
I think you rolled again. It's just not coming through.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
I will take the 17 for 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Cal,
No.
and then you want to go back, Kest?
Yeah, to come back.
Okay.
There.
John, what you got?
All right. So he did move back. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that would be +2. Does it cost to move through people again? I can't remember.
No,
we
it does
change
not. It does not.
Okay,
Now
alright,
it's
so
no
I
longer
can't-
cost.
So I can get there and toll the dead. With 16.
Fail. You do 11 points of
11.
necrotic to it.
And then so that's, I think I'm stuck there in front of everybody. Oh, but I can bonus action dash. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo.
Just a bunch of people just.
Yeah, taking turns.
White Fang, your turn.
Oh, well, I think I will too move up. And we shall throw a Starry Wisp.
You have advantage.
Oh,
There's a whack.
there you go.
Smack it for 12. That is going to it's almost gone, guys. Ethren, your turn.
Step back.
Let's
Yep, that works right.
Every cantrip in the game, throw them in.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see it from here, or is it obscured?
You can see it from there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get there and then I'll throw fire bolts. Wait, sorry.
Okay.
Do we still have advantage or not?
You do.
Ah, sweet. Sorry.
That is a hit.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
That will take this creature out. It is gone. We're out of combat.
Sick.
I say Blackfire again.
You say Blackfire again. Right away.
Yeah, we're trying to get Orvex out.
You say, but we're gonna stay in combat, guys. You say Blackfire right away.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You say Blackfire.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm trying to. I'm trying to win a. Holy shit!
Oh God.
A freaking Minotaur appears, strapped. It looks very much like this Minotaur right here.
Oh, I
It
have
looks
an
like
idea.
it's wearing Omuan gear on him. He speaks something in Old Omuan. No one understands him. And then, God, everybody click your tokens again. Roll initiative. I did get rid of them. Click your tokens. He attacks right away.
Hello, boys.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Guys.
Bring Presmer back.
Okay.
Because we need a,
Presmer.
I don't know what to do.
There you
Well,
go.
I think I know what to do now. I just need to
What do
take
you know?
time to do it.
Okay.
Somebody did something. I think that was a sub.
oh, someone just followed.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks for the follow.
Thanks, all.
Okay, you got 58 out of 101. 58 out of 101, Presmer, and you're at AC 20. My God, 20 for a bard? It's so silly. Thank you, Bravado. Appreciate that. Tunk, Cal, Zal, White Fang, Ethren, Kest.
All right, Mike. Mike, you're the dungeon master. You need to make the ruling. Is this a new combat encounter, or is this the same combat encounter?
This is the same combat. This
Alright.
is easily the same combat.
Same prediction. Stays up. We're not done.
Okay, we're not done with this one. Presmer, roll initiative, please.
Here it comes.
This is the new Presmer, everybody.
Yeah.
Now I don't know
Hanging
where you
tight.
put his token, but he was in this room.
He was in the room.
Yeah, last
Yeah,
session.
last session he in the room.
For the sake of complexity, I'm going to say he's out of the room right now.
He walked
Hey.
away.
I needed to go do a costume change.
Well, yeah.
Comes back,
Sunglasses?
comes back with a flourish.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I mean, he looks like the guy at Texas Roadhouse you don't want to mess with.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
That man ain't got nothing to live for.
Tunk, Cal, Zal, White Fang, Ethren, Kest, Presmer. Here we go.
Going wild.
Cal, it is your turn. What do you got?
I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna say Kamara to turn off the mirror.
I don't know if you're close enough.
You
Oh,
say
right.
Kamara. That will take your action.
Oh, I have to say a word? Okay.
It's an activating thing. So
All right, well, fuck that then. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna
because it's a magic action to do this. Yeah.
okay, I will do. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a magic action to use the
Yeah.
device. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. I will mind sliver his intelligence 16. Sorry.
Here it comes. They don't have good intelligence. It's a
Nice.
Oof.
All right, so 9 damage, but more importantly, he gets a minus D4 on his next save.
Nice. Presmer, it's your turn.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Alley-oop. Awesome. What do you got?
I will come down and take advantage. Let's get over here. Can I see him from here?
You can. Yes. It's a
Sweet.
freaking huge Minotaur.
You can't hide.
Let's do some vicious mockery.
Ooh. Did I say Thorzen redeemed or Trey redeemed reinforcements without channel? Oh, yes, you did. Yes, to see what's going on. Yes. 50. It fails. Takes 10.
And it has
the minus. Yes. Okay.
disadvantage on its next attack.
Excellent.
Excellent. I will also bonus action. Oh no, that doesn't work that way. I will go ahead and bonus action Bardic Inspiration on Kest.
Kest has a mark inspiration. Nice.
Go get him, friend.
Thank you.
Kest, it's your turn.
Starry Wisp.
I forgot to do that. Wisdom save is now gone, so that's gone. Sorry, Wiz, go ahead. Okay, go, give me an attack. That is a hit. Crack it for 14 radiant. Starry Wisp.
Yeah.
It is the Minotaur. It's going to turn around and see Tunk, because Tunk, you're right there, man.
Sup?
Here comes a disadvantage, but it's going to go reckless. So it's a normal great axe.
Okay, I don't think that would work. Could I use restore balance to negate reckless to make it back to disadvantage?
No, that won't work, because what does it exactly say? What does it say exactly for restore?
It says advantage or disadvantage. It's a negation of advantage or disadvantage. So, but I thought it would be fun.
I can use it. It's cool.
So you calm it down? Huh?
No, because
It ends up being the same. Yeah.
he essentially is restoring balance by recklessing something that he has a disadvantage on.
Right.
So you can only take it down to the neutral zone. He's going to attack you, Tunk. Here it comes.
Miss.
He almost hits the mirror, but misses you. The axe flying over your head. Ethren, it's your turn.
I'm gonna just throw a firebolt at it.
Yep. Yeah.
There we go.
Yep. You're flanking.
Oh, cool. Let me.
That's going to be a hit. Roll some damage.
Got it.
No, flanking just means +2.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Another 16 points of damage. Burning, bloody.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Did the Minotaur look at me to swing his axe, or was he having disadvantage because he was blind? Because there's no way I'm blocking the whole mirror.
Oh, got you. I would say, oh man.
Why did he have disadvantage?
He had disadvantage because of because someone gave him vicious mockery. That's why.
Right. Okay. So
he is looking. Yeah, technically he is looking at the mirror, but I would give people who've just recently gotten out of the mirror. They don't have to make the save again, because that's just fucking cruel.
Oh, how convenient.
Oh, hey man.
All right. I'm sorry. Whose turn did I interrupt?
Ethren, you shot. You hit. He's bloodied. White Fang, go ahead.
All right. Oh, run through people's legs. Wait. A living creature. Poison spray.
That is a hit. He's not immune to poison. Takes
Also,
18 poison.
you guys have advantage because he was reckless.
That is true. You do have
That is
advantage.
true.
Roll again.
All right. Well, one more time. Oh, that's
You did have advantage. Yeah. Not a crit, but I have to take the 17.
Yep.
Tunk, what you got?
no problem.
Now I have a question now.
Mhm.
So you said it takes a magic action to activate the mirror.
Yeah.
Can I use sorcery points to make that a quickened action? To use it as a bonus action?
Only if you had the rogue ability, use magic item, like that thief ability that they get.
Yeah, I have that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So technically, John could as a bonus action use the magic.
Oh, I could have said Kamara as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's right.
What a lot of rogues are doing right now, because that's now back in the game. That used to be a 3.5 thing. They use magic action.
Mhm.
Now what rogues are doing is they're taking some levels in another spellcasting class, and they're using the bonus action to activate a scroll.
Yeah.
And with their action, they're sneak attacking.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's very strong. Tunk, what do you want to do?
Okay.
I need to I need to think for him. I need to separate what I, the player, want to do versus what would Tunk do. Tunk would just swing his axe.
Swing your axe. Do it.
Come on, Trey. Role play in the role playing game.
Yeah, I just want to keep saying Blackfire over and over again, but
You eviscerate Zale, this Minotaur. You don't know his name is Zale. He drops, his eyes roll back, and he drops on the ground. Pools of blood just starts spewing, dead.
Do we continue?
I'm about to say black fire.
Well, now that I've killed him, I'm all high on the adrenaline. Yeah, I would say Kimura because I have an idea.
You say Kimura.
Yeah. So let me pay out that prediction, and then I'm immediately going to say Kimura again.
You say Kimura again?
With my back to the mirror.
With your back to the mirror, you say Kimura again. It lights up again.
And then I'm going to say Blackfire one more time.
You say Blackfire or Vex.
Because there. I finally figured out a damn tomb puzzle.
Yes.
You mean figured it out by just screaming the word?
No, I figured it out because turning it off and then on brought out the last person that went in. So I figured if I had just said Blackfire, it would have been someone before Orvex, but turning it off and on, that was my thought process.
This is where Mike breaks your hope and just says Orvex was the last person in there, and that's what by default he comes out.
I mean, you can give me your best Arcana check.
I don't care. I say Kimura again to turn off the mirror, and we're done here.
You say Kimura. It deactivates.
Excellent.
Unless we just want to go through everybody in the mirror to see, does this guy have any loot? Does this guy have a better axe than I do?
You
maybe.
search this. Roll me a D100, Tunk.
Oh.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to keep emptying the mirror and maybe we'll get something good?
Well,
that's
a question I have is there a reason to empty the mirror based on the clues, let's say that the placard provided? Is there anything in the way that this level's placard spoke of the mirror that would make us think that we should?
If I were designing this dungeon, I would probably put a skeleton key inside the mirror, but that's just me.
Is that axe better?
That's me. That's above table talk.
Oh no, I think it's a worthwhile conversation that we can have in character, right? Which is we could say something. I could say something like, have we been collecting keys?
Yep.
Well, yes.
Yes, we have been collecting keys. Big keys.
And these keys have shapes upon them. Is that correct?
Yes, they do.
So, is there a chance that the other occupants in the mirror have one of these keys?
It is possible, but if your friend here keeps screaming their name, it's possible one of us could die.
We haven't died yet, and you seem to be very brave amongst us. So why don't we just keep putting you towards the front, call out as many names as we can think of, and then we'll just see how long it takes them to kill you. I mean, for you to survive.
There is fearlessness and there is stupidity. I enjoy to work with the group. It's more fun that way.
Understood. So we've just proven which of the two of us are braver than the other. So I move to the front, and then I will say Blackfire.
You say Blackfire,
the mirror's turned off right now.
It looks like I have failed. What do they call them? Intelligence saves.
Orvex sees what you're doing, and he jumps back over here. He takes out his longbow.
Move to the back if you wish, Trey, but tell me how to activate this thing.
Well, first of all, don't look. Yeah, first of all, don't look at it.
I'm not worried about that.
All right, fine. Komora.
Are you looking at the mirror?
Oh, no, sure. I'm looking at my spell slot.
Presmer said sure. Oh God.
Presmer said sure. That the mirror turns on. Presmer, give me a charisma saving throw, please.
All right.
I imagine he's pretty good at those.
I mean, if the bard's not good at them, then who is?
You stare at yourself in the mirror, and you groom your beard.
Yes.
What happens?
Blackfire.
You say Blackfire. Okay.
I mean, 2 out of 3 people were hostile coming out of this thing. So what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, I bet
a massive just greasy-haired, mad troll with eyes looking every direction pops out of the mirror, screams, and attacks. Everybody click your tokens and roll initiative, please.
Excellent.
All right.
I swear to God, if we get an actual key out of this, high five, man.
Now here is an actually good prediction. Is there actually anything worthwhile in the mirror? That's too many letters. Is there actually anything
You
in
can just say, "Is there anything worthwhile?" You don't
any?
need actually.
Yeah.
Hey,
fine.
Kest, can we trade initiatives, Kest?
Wait, I have to.
Yeah,
pause.
yeah.
I have to
All
pause
right.
for a second. Trey, you did get a +1 great axe from that.
Yeah, I already equipped it.
Okay, you have Zal's Fury, whatever that means. You have a cool Minotaur's labyrinth axe. It has like iconography of a labyrinth on it.
So Kest said he would trade his 21 for my 8.
Okay, so that's Kess's.
All right, prediction is up. Are we wasting time, or is this actually worth doing? Actually, that's
No, playing. Not wasting time. Playing.
the prediction. Is there any loot inside the mirror?
Okay, there you go.
You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be negative Nancy.
Ooh. All right, everybody, get those predictions in.
55,000 on yes.
Oh yeah, please. Let me get my
Nice.
points, bro.
I mean, outside of the great axe you just got, that's what we're trying to say here.
Correct.
Okay, great. All right, great. Presmer, it is your turn. This thing, you just suddenly see a mad troll pop out of this thing. It's instantly aggressive.
Okay. I use Helm of Telepathy Suggestion.
Ooh. You can only use that once, right? Is that how Helm of Telepathy works?
That is correct.
Okay. So I make a what do I make?
Post it here for you real quick. It's a DC. It says 13. Hold on one second.
It might be.
I think that's probably correct. Yeah, it's DC 13.
Okay, here it comes.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Excellent.
I fail. -1. I fail.
We are not your enemies. We're
What's
just
his-
looking. We're just looking for a key.
He looks at you, goes, "You love my enemies. You're just looking for a." What do you suggest that he does?
Okay. We are not your enemies. We're just looking for a key. If you have one, hand it over.
That's your suggestion.
Yep.
Now, what is this troll's interpretation of key?
The troll picks up his loincloth and goes, "No key. Kill you
I-
now." And he goes right back to killing you.
Awesome.
I will put him at a 1 on initiative because everyone else can kind of do their thing as he's kind of talking. But he fulfills the suggestion. He has no key.
Perfect.
But I will put him at a 1. It's essentially like he loses that turn by just kind of talking to you. Cal, it is your turn.
What's his bonus to AC with all these people in the hallway?
Jesus. It's a +5 because my rule is the first person gives 2, every person after that gives 1. So that's
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll do a mind sliver again then.
Okay.
DC 16 intelligence.
It's not good at
That
that.
ain't gonna work. Yep.
I got a 0.
Cool. So 12 psychic and then minus 1d4 on the next save.
Nice. Cass, what you got?
I think I can do the cantrip produce flame.
It's a good one on troll. It's a good one on troll.
Yeah, I'll do that one. Where are you? There you are. All right, here we go.
You are flanking with Tunk, by the way, so that's a +2.
Right on.
Go ahead.
Which helps, I think. Oh, yeah.
That's gonna hit. You smack this troll, and its regeneration stops because you hit it with fire.
Nice.
Ethren, your turn.
Can I see it from here?
You can see it
It's
from
a
there.
big, it's a big
troll.
fucking troll, dude.
Big massive green. Yeah, you can see it. What do you want to do?
All right. I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at it.
Do it.
Here we go.
You have basically it's got a +1 AC versus you.
Yeah.
It's gonna miss.
Yep.
You can do 100 if you want.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Tunk, it's your turn.
Well, real quick, the prediction's almost over, but there's big points to be made if you bet no and turn out to be right.
Yep.
I did, in fact, bet 55,000
Oh, God.
points.
No one else vote no. I want all those points.
I'm gonna whack the troll's kneecaps with the staff of striking.
So that prediction is there any loot in the mirror other than the great axe you just got?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's a step. So roll me an attack roll. You get a +3 bonus on this. by the
Oh
way.
god damn it! It didn't. That doesn't do the attacks.
You might need to download or add a +3 quarterstaff if you want. It doesn't-
Yeah. Okay. That's
You might need to customize this one.
all right. Well, then we'll do the new +1 great axe because
Okay.
I don't have time for that. Damn it.
That's a miss. That's a hit. You slice him in the back for 12 points. Nice. White Fang, your turn.
All right. I guess I'll kind of catch the Caskin. I have a feeling this is not gonna work, but poison spray.
Cast Poison Spray. Do it. That is a miss because Orvex and Presmer are in the way. Tunk gives you flank. It's got a +1 AC. That's gonna miss.
Yep. All right.
It's a miss. It is Yagroth's turn. Woo, that's tough.
Dude, this guy has a name. We know he's carrying shit.
He just lifted his loincloth and showed you nothing.
Loincloth of splendor.
He's attacking 1-2 Presmer. Let's see. Yep, going for you, buddy. Here comes 3
Excellent.
attacks, Presmer.
I'll have that loincloth, please.
Bite. Claw. Oh,
Oh,
The 27 gets through.
he deals 13 slashing. And bloodies you up, Presmer.
Okay.
Presmer, your turn.
Let me see. I am not yet bloodied. Thank you.
Wait, I have you at 45 and a 101.
I guess
Oh, because you have 8. Yeah, 8 is still going. Yeah. That's
my.
fine.
I was gonna say my. Yeah, I guess A does make me bloodied then, right? That does
Yeah.
create the bloodied condition. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is half of the full +8. Okay. It's my turn.
Yeah, do it.
All right. Oh goodness. Does he qualify as a humanoid or not?
I'd say at this point you know that trolls are giants. Trolls are giants.
Gotcha.
He also starts to regenerate again after his turn goes. Yeah.
I feel like I gotta help here. Let's go ahead and Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay, it's a wisdom saving throw. Here it comes. I don't think I've rolled a negative D4 yet, so. Oof.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
gonna fail. It drops to the ground and starts to heave as it does a hideous laugh.
Can I move to here?
Yeah.
I'll do that. And then I'll give Tunk Bardic Inspiration.
Tunk, you were bardically inspired. Cal, your turn. Cal, you
I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with this.
Hey,
You just crowd controlled him when there's nothing else to do. Like, I don't know what we're supposed
You
to do.
can mechanically, you can ready an action to hold it.
Okay. I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll ready a mind sliver for when he breaks out of his hideous laughter.
There you go.
So ready a magic action.
Well, hold on. He has the prone condition. If that helps anybody decide what they want to do.
That is true. It also might hinder some people. It might help.
And Thorsian just gave his magical loincloth the best possible name ever in chat,
I forgot.
which is the bag of holding DEEZ nuts.
I will say Orbex will be in this turn. Kest, what you got?
Yeah.
All right, that's the title that's going on YouTube.
All right. Yeah, it works. Well, now I have to make that magic item. I don't know what it does. I guess
right.
it just holds nuts. I'm gonna
It's
make
a
it
loincloth, yeah.
It just holds planners. It just holds planners nuts, guys.
I will make an argument that transforming the loincloth into a magical item does not count as a magical item.
For betting purposes.
Cass, what you got?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I guess I'll just hold that action as well.
You hold. Excellent.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Thorsian, that does not count. What you're trying to do doesn't count. No, bro. No. You cannot keep that.
Yes! Bonus loot! Bonus
No.
loot! Bonus loot! Bonus
Okay,
loot!
look, there can be bonus loot, but that doesn't count for loot in the mirror.
Yes, yes.
You can't have circular logic things happen.
No, but he
Right,
just
redemption.
straight up named and made his own magic item in the game, which I think we need to reward him for.
Chris, you want a bag of holding DEEZ nuts.
Yes. A loincloth specifically.
I mean, it
Okay.
has to be of holding these nuts. Yes. Okay. All right. I will read that magic item.
Maybe it also transforms the wearer into a troll. I don't know.
Right now, thematically, it's a G string that always has some Brazil nuts in it. That's I'm gonna make it.
Alright.
It's just really to keep you alive, like if you're in the
It
desert.
sounds really dirty, but it has nutritious legumes. in it.
Never-ending bag of nuts.
Yes.
Yes. Cass, it's your turn. You're holding Ethren. You holding as well?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're holding. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone write me a reminder that I have to make a bag of holding these nuts.
Ah.
Okay.
Like holding is holding an action, right? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Firebolt. Yeah.
You know.
Hey.
We're done.
I'm such a fucking child.
Tunk, what do you do?
All right, I have advantage because he's still prone. The troll is still laughing at these nuts.
He is still laughing at his own magical item. You strike him hard, doing
And these nuts.
doing 10 points of damage. Excellent. That's going to bloody up the troll. I get another save, or does it automatically get rid of the Tasha? I think it's
a save. It used to be a save. I don't know what the new version is.
Fails. Keeps laughing. Keeps laughing on the ground.
I don't think I rolled at advantage. I did not.
Yep. At the end of
it
each
doesn't
turn,
matter.
and upon taking damage.
That's 12 more points. And upon taking damage, then gets another
Yep.
save.
Jesus.
Gets another save, right, Josh?
Yes.
At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage.
Okay, so I'm going to roll again. Fails again. You're just beating up this troll on the ground.
All right, you need to make a ruling.
This is the way.
All right,
What's that?
Hue is a feature associated with Great Weapon Master feat, but this was not a Great Weapon, but it just specifies melee weapon. So do I get the bonus action attack or not?
I'm just letting you guys know. I love all the feats in this game except for Great Weapon Master. It is on the chopping block. I hate it so much.
What's wrong with it? It's actually good.
It's just a nightmare. It's too good. First of all, it's too good, but it's a nightmare every time. It is just a freaking nightmare. After you score a crit hit with melee weapon, so it is a melee weapon. So it's like the crit. It's like the crossbow expert feat all over again, where it applies to everything and not crossbows. Okay. Okay.
If you make the ruling that it's a Great Weapon Master feat, so only applies to great weapons, I would agree with that. But I have to ask.
You know what? I'm probably going to ban it pretty soon. I'll let you make another attack. Make another attack. Go ahead. Do it.
If
Don't
this
worry.
attack succeeds, it's banned right now.
Crit.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Great.
Oh, quick. Oh, that's pretty goddamn good.
That's another hit for 14. Nice.
Well, it's a good thing my next barbarian character is going to be a dual weapon barbarian. Otherwise, I'd be pissed.
I mean, I already came through with the Nick nerfs because I think it kind of.
Well, and if you want to nerf the feat, but just eliminating it completely, that hurts.
It's always a problem. I know. I'm sorry. There's other builds. Orbex's turn. Orbex will.
Is it break time? I think it's break time.
Oh God, we got so caught up in DEEZ.
We got a little bit of time. Actually, everybody shoot off your spells. Go ahead. This thing's about to get out.
Okay.
Oh, did it make another save?
Fails.
No, it didn't.
Everybody roll your spells. Oh, Mind Sliver. That Mind Sliver is going to snap its brain, and it falls dead. It is dead.
Yes.
It ceases to regenerate.
Do not eliminate the turn order, because I'm either Tunk or Presmer will immediately say the Blackfire again.
Okay. Everybody
just keep the turn order.
Drink water. Get ready.
Oh God! Everybody, go to the bathroom. Stop thinking about D&D for a hot second, and take your 5-minute break. Everybody, take your 5-minute break. Thank everybody for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe across all platforms. If you have an Amazon Prime account, consider giving us your subscription. It'd be really great. Get it for free. All right. Be back in 5. All right. Welcome back, everybody. If you missed the last hour of the show, I have to go make a magic item called a bag of holding these nuts. That's what D&D.
I think you mean you get to.
I get to.
Yeah.
Sorry, you know what? That's what was it? Tony Robbins? Is that the motivational speaker?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like that type of thing is big in mental health circles.
I have to say I get to.
That's right.
Probably right. I get to make a bag of holding these nuts. I do. Thank you for the 30,000 point drop, Thorzen. It will be well spent. I will make them a magic item, which will be, sounds ridiculous, but it'll be a bag of holding these nuts.
Yes.
I can't wait for the first group to come across that. And you get a bag of holders.
I mean, if you meet an enemy with a bad peanut allergy,
toss it at him. Right in his face.
Who knows?
All right. Before we go back into game speak, I do want to quickly set a little bit of a scene for my compatriots here. So I did change Presmer's token with Tozi's help. But I do feel as if Wongo has started to assert himself, right? And so you are picking up on Presmer's being a bit more reckless.
Excellent.
He perhaps explaining some of his actions that I've undertaken.
Excellent.
Before Tunk says anything else, as the troll whose name I forget goes down, you'll see Presmer's mouth start to foam again. And he's like, I'm trying to fight it. I won't say the word if you don't want me
Blackfire!
to.
You say Blackfire.
What word? You're not going to say Blackfire again? Is that what you mean, Presmer?
You say
Blackfire. Nice.
Popping out.
There we go.
We're gonna get a room with bodies.
I mean,
This guy's got a key
filled
on
with
him.
gore. So popping out right next to it is a drow. Looks to be some sort of mage, and he pops in right there. He pops in sort of at a like an Avenger stance, like one knee down. Then he rises.
Superhero landing!
He starts to cast, and then puts his fingers to his mouth, and he speaks in common, and he says, "Hey,
Boy.
and he looks all around him at everyone here, and he says, he puts his hands up and he says, "You have me at an advantage."
we will not take any advantage. We are helping those that have been stuck in this mirror. We're also looking for a key.
He does a curtsy and a bow to you, and he says, you have saved me from utter madness. It was only after, well, I don't know how long. Years, months, decades, eons of meditation that I fought back the madness. I am known as Tlad Zobris. And that is the name is a mouthful, I know, but his name is Tlad Zobris.
It is good to meet you, Tlad. I'm Presmer Maurmeril. I'm one of, what are we calling ourselves these days? Orvex's ornery oddballs.
Orvex chimes in from the hallway and he says, I approve.
Nah, I'm kidding. We're Tunk and the Hunky Chunks.
Oh.
And then Cal speaks up.
We've been called Cal and the Snappy Pals.
We have, but that was my favorite name. But, Tlad, do you know where you are?
He looks around and he says, I do not recognize the environs. Although there is something old to this place. It reminds me. He thinks for a moment and then he says, I have not left Chult. I am still yes?
Indeed, you are within the Tomb of the Nine Gods.
Tomb of the Nine Gods. So it would seem the plans of a Sorcerer have come to pass.
Ah, Askrak, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what did you call him?
Askrak.
Oh, that is humorous.
It is. It's good. It's not mine. It's somebody else's, but it's great.
He makes a face as you say that, and then he says, "Well, as I said, you have me at an advantage. I can be of an assistance if you wish. I speak many languages. It looks like you are not here from Chult. I assume you are adventurers from the Sword Coast."
Indeed.
Do you know ancient
Omuan?
Omuan?
He begins to speak a bit.
Not for me. I can't verify.
And Orbex goes, he knows the tongue very well. Better than me. Goodness.
All right. Well, if you wanted to, I don't know what your combat prowess is, but if you wanted to step back before we release another patron of the mirror, you're the first one that hasn't been hostile, so maybe prepare yourself.
He bows to you and he says, I do not know what else resides in this mirror, but they were prisoners of a Sorcerer, like myself, thrown in here for crimes against, well, who knows what that madman thought.
Well, if you speak many languages, maybe you could help the hostile energy dissipate.
He summons a firebolt in his hands. He says, there is another way to make the hostilities end.
Indeed, Blackfire.
You say Blackfire. Okay. Okay.
So how many have come out that are not us? I guess 4 so far?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know where the shopkeeper ended up, or the merchant.
He's up by Orbex. He's up there.
Still speaking in tongues.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, Lord.
A
Hello.
giant 4-armed stone gargoyle appears, it roars, and it attacks. Everybody click your tokens and roll initiative. Or no, we're in. Everybody click your tokens and roll initiative. We're gonna get rid of these. Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
Do it again.
Greetings, friend. Do you also hate ass crack?
You hear Tlad say, "I'm afraid diplomacy will not work on this creature." Presmer, White Fang, a giant four-armed gargoyle, Ethren, Tunk, Kest, Cal.
I'll trade with Tom.
Okay, you can type it in if you want.
You have 24. I have 4.
Okay, where the heck? 2, 4, enter. No, that's a good point. Nobody let him leave. Nobody let the mad shopkeeper leave. That could totally be ass crack.
No, I'm pretty sure he's with his fetus monstrous thing that we are anticipating.
Second.
Ho ho ho.
Okay, here we go. All right, Tunk, it's your turn. What do you got?
I have a staff of striking because I hope magic bludgeoning damage is strong against stone. It's probably not.
You crack and do 7 points of damage to this thing. You strike again, do another 11.
And that's what I got.
Ethren, what you got?
Let's see. I guess I'll pop down here and try a firebolt on it again.
Okay, go ahead.
Do it. Oh, damn it. Shit.
That's a miss.
Yep.
You can roll the 100 you want, but otherwise, Kest, it's your turn.
I forgot to do my bonus action.
Should I Starry Wisp?
Go ahead.
That hits.
That is definitely a hit. You smack it in the back for 12 points.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure that bloodied condition is for the dead troll beneath him. Is that correct?
Yeah,
It
it
is, yes. I will say this thing has been stomped. I'll say that thing's dead. Yeah.
Except for its very valuable loincloth that we will death roll for shortly.
Okay. Kest, that's a hit. Cal, your turn. John muted.
Mind sliver.
Excellent.
Boom.
It fails. Takes 7 points. And has a minus D4 on its next save. Yeah. It is Tlad's turn. Tlad will survey the area. And he will cast a level 1 magic missile.
On who?
On
On Tunk because he's not wearing the brooch anymore.
on the on the far or on the giant forearm gargoyle. Here it comes.
Okay, all right. I'm just skeptical.
And then he's gonna move back over here. And this thing takes 11 points of damage.
You know,
The gargoyle
snakes.
coming after
I'm
Presmer
sorry.
or Tunk. I mean, it's got a whole bunch of arms. Maybe it goes after both.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see where its bite is going. 1, 2, Presmer. Yeah. Okay, Presmer, are you getting 2 claws on a bite?
Come with it now.
20 and 18
20 hits.
slashes you for 10.
That hurts.
Tunk, here comes a claw. That's a 23 to hit you.
If the hit matches the AC, it hits.
That's a hit.
yeah.
Okay, then I will not shield.
Take 12 slashing.
Wait, what do I resist? Oh, that's right.
White
No.
Fang, your turn.
Okay, Nick's not coming. Yeah, I will step in and I'd Starry Wisp.
Excellent.
Oh, that was almost good. Stepping in, stepping out.
That's a hit for 11. Presmer, your turn. What you got?
Vicious Mockery. This will be his first saving throw.
Here it comes. Minus D4. Wisdom save. Ooh! Gonna make
Ooh!
that.
Just
Gonna
enough
just
to
make
make
that.
it. Yeah.
It is question mark's turn. I forgot to do Orvex. Orvex will pop down here and fire 3 times with this, 2 times with his crossbow.
Doesn't he
No,
have
it's
pride?
Pride, yeah.
Yeah, he had
Fire
pride.
Pride instead. 1, 2.
That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Nice.
Can you sneak attack with a longbow? Yeah. Right?
Yeah, because I think Wraith is doing it. Yeah.
That's 15 plus 17 is 32 points of damage. That 16 is also going to hit because he's flanking with Tunk, so that's an additional. So he does 38 points of damage. And then Orvex runs back here. And then you hear Tlad say, I'm afraid your friend here is running. And you guys see this merchant over here scream and run down the stairs.
Uh-oh.
Or sorry, run over here, jump over the railing, and run. You hear a scream as he tumbles.
Oh God.
I feel
Lord.
like that might have been important.
Yeah, no magic items.
Tunk, it's your turn.
So we're to believe he is wherever this cavity leads.
All right, if there's some bullshit that was the only source of loot from the mirror, I will negate the prediction.
Oh, come on.
I will say he has no. I will say he had. No, I was at you saw him. He had no loot on it.
Okay.
You hear after a bit though. You do hear his death scream.
Because and only because Tim, he was out of the mirror before we made that prediction.
That's very true. That's very true. I'm not trying to screw you over. I promise. Tunk, what do you do with your turn?
I don't freaking know. I whack him, and then I got to remember to do my bonus action because
Okay.
I am on death's door.
That is a hit for 14. You crack it. Another swipe for another 9. Nice.
And then I'm going to burn my last 2 sorcery points for, oh God, a 4th level cure wounds on myself.
Ooh. Is that
My
8? What is that?
Oh no,
Ooh.
it's that many.
That's some good rolling. 48 points.
Well done.
Man, that's some good touching yourself, man.
Oh, man.
Sometimes you just gotta touch yourself.
Oh,
little
yes,
self-
Self-love. Ethren, your turn. You heard it here first on DM.
All right, I'm gonna try another firebolt again.
Okay, go ahead. That is a hit.
There we go. Okay.
You crack this thing for 18 points of damage. It's still going, guys. Still going. Kest, what you got?
Let's see. Move up here and Starry Wisp coming in.
Do it.
Cantrips all day. And then move it back.
That is going to miss.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Wisp.
Okay. Oh, can I use my bardic inspiration for that or no?
You can.
What is that?
D10? What is that? Presmer, what is your bardic inspiration?
D10.
Roll a D10.
Oh wow, man. Twice.
Oh yeah.
That is a hit, and your Star Wisp comes and hits it dead center, and this thing collapses into a bunch of chunks of rubble. Gone.
Blackfire!
Okay. Water break.
Nope, you already-
Fire break. Water break.
Okay, your other teammates are calling for stuff. Do you want me to? I'll take you out of initiative. They're asking for maybe a pause.
Okay.
What do you want?
I will cast silence on your ass.
That's a number of your other party members asking for a pause.
I mean, we have to get through the whole mirror, but yeah, okay, we gotta take a We have the prediction up. We have to get through the whole mirror.
Well, I don't think that the prediction dictates that we have to get through the whole mirror.
I say it does.
I mean, what happens?
I
What happens if people,
Ah.
what if people
Riding
vote-
on this shit.
what happens if people vote on something and then the prediction doesn't happen?
I can just cancel the prediction.
Oh yeah,
Re-
yeah. we just do
refund
that.
all the
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
So let's huddle.
I think it's more fun to see this through, but
Yeah,
I
I'm in
mean,
favor of just- 'cause who knows
I
what
want the 55K, so I would eventually say yes, but
So, thank you, Vlad, for telling us that the Omuan has escaped, or not.
Orbeck says, "Oh, I like this huddle. This is cool. Everybody holding each other's shoulders. I like it. Fun." And Tlad says, "You choose strange place to talk amongst yourselves. A claustrophobic T intersection."
It is a little odd. Yeah. So we're going to keep calling this name out, Vlad. So, you okay to stick around?
Tlad says, "Does it beat an eternity of imprisonment in an extra-dimensional space of madness and insanity?"
I mean, I think it does. But I am what some might call an adrenaline junkie. I used to spend quite a lot of time in a grand coliseum.
Orbeck says, "I'm with you to the end, Tunk. We will go until our bones break. Fearlessness to the end." And then Tlad says, "Yes, I mean, we should, I don't know what else is in there. That gargoyle was..."
You don't have
What?
any keys on you, do you?
He checks himself. "No, I
Or-
don't."
Or giant skulls with shapes attached to them? Probably not.
He sighs deeply. "Where are we exactly?"
I told you we're in the Tomb of the Nine Gods, deep in the city of Omu.
I think we're on the fourth floor down. Is that
Wait,
right, boys?
Where the hell did Presmer go?
He's back at the mirror, ready to go.
I'm ready.
Oh,
All right,
This spot seems a little lucky.
stretch out, get some water, give a smoke.
so what would you like to do, Vlad? Would you like to stay with us? I will say, if you attempt to leave the tomb on your own, it will be quite dangerous. We have encountered many traps and dangers.
"Oh, I heard from the merchant who just decided to abscond from the area how dangerous it could be. So I will stick around. I find your group interesting at worst."
Excellent. Well, let's keep.
all right. I kind of want to do this. I want to go up to like that, or at least sneak up like two of them. I want to size this guy up. I don't trust him. Like, I want to see if I
Roll me an insight check.
that's kind of what I want.
You literally go through everyone's legs, White Fang, and then you kind of go around Tlad, and then you like tap him on the leg, and he looks down at you. He goes, "Yes," and you look up at him. You see a twitch in his eye. You can tell that he hasn't been incredibly forthright with you, and that he is withholding information. But he's been telling truths and lies to you. There's something odd about him as well. But he does appear to be an accomplished spellcaster.
All right, I want to get a group's opinion on this. I have 2 level 1 spell slots and 1 level 3 spell slots, and that's it. Do you think this guy is worth a zone of truth?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I think we could beat the truth out of him.
Are you saying that in front of him?
No, I'm asking that to the players. If you will allow me to ask that to the players.
No, you can't. You got to roleplay this. He's there with you.
All right, then I didn't bring it up. I said nothing.
And instead, you just said Blackfire.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, Trey, come here, and then I said Blackfire.
You mean
Okay,
Tunk?
Blackfire.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you say Blackfire.
What's up, Presmer?
You say Blackfire, appearing
And then he says Blackfire.
right there.
There's gonna be a T-Rex.
Again, in a superhero pose, she this time stands up.
Well, hello.
Tlad is about, he's drow. He's like a 5'2" drow. This appears to be a 6'3" Omuin, dressed in what appears to be scorpion chitin. Her armor is of. It looks like there's like a scorpion's tail strapped to the back of it.
Bet that armor.
She looks ripped, and she begins to speak in Old Omuin.
I bet that armor counts as loot.
I mean, is it loot?
No.
It's not yours yet?
It's only loot if you loot them, and we're not doing that to people that
Yeah, loot.
we
you have to
don't
loot it.
fight.
Yeah. She says something in Old Omuin, and then Tlad and Orbex step forward. Tlad cuts off Orbex, and he says, well. We have one of the principal guardians of Queen Napaka.
How do you know this?
He speaks in Old Omuin.
Do we
in
recognize that name?
Queen Napaka?
Yeah, was that one of the winged, what are they called? Aarakocra people?
No, Queen Napaka is the as Tlad explains to you, he says, Queen Napaka was the last queen of Omu before the city was assaulted by the madness of a Sorcerer.
So real quick, I telepathically tell her I don't trust this one that is translating for you, so I will let you know what he says on your behalf.
She turns and telepathically says to you, I do not trust you. I do not know you. Where am I?
You are on the 4th level of the Tomb of the Nine Gods.
Where is my queen?
In Omu. Your queen is likely long dead, but that does not mean you should not trust us nor help us.
You punch the wind out of her, and she sits back and like hits the walls. And she
I telepathically say, your queen's lineage is intact. We have met her. We will restore her queenship.
Roll me a persuasion, Presmer.
Yes. Plus 13.
Ooh.
I'm
For a 19.
Wow.
I mean, that does it. She looks at you and she says, I am Lucanu, principal god of Queen Napaka, and I will have my revenge in this life against the one who took her from me. You are now, you've befriended Lucanu in
Yes.
scorpion armor.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Anyone else feels like we're just now a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
There's a lot of them.
Just getting all these people from different time periods.
There's a lot of them.
Yes.
I mean,
And then Lucanu says, now what of this creature? And she looks at Tlad, and Tlad kind of looks. He looks a little bit accosted, I guess.
I tell her in mind, he has done nothing yet, but keep an eye on him for us if you would.
Tlad says, I do not enjoy the way that she is looking at me. The principal god of Queen Napaka were known for their steadfastness, their fortitude, and their oaths of loyalty. If you have befriended her, please tell her that I mean her no harm, nor do I mean her honor any harm.
And drow are known for their deceptiveness.
He turns to you and he says, how dare you?
Tunk says, well, I think the Royal Guard should have been known for their beauty as well. Would you mind conveying that to her?
I tell her all things.
Well, I
In the spirit of transparency.
I was trying to get Tlad to talk to her to test his translation. which was the
He
whole
does.
point of you establishing telepathic contact in the first place.
Slad, he sighs and he says in Olumuan, and then Lucano looks and then looks down all the way where you are. And she gives you a quizzical look.
I bow and I brandish my axe and I take a bow. And I introduce myself as Tunk of the Hunky Junks, Grand Champion of the Port Nanzaru Coliseum.
She says slowly, Hunky Junks. And Slad says, is that your name? Hunky Junks. That's who I'm with. The Hunky Junks.
Well, to be
Yes,
fair, we gave him all 3 names when he first came out.
Yeah, there's plenty of names. That's the one that is Stoke.
He says, well, very well, Hunky Junks. Where to now?
We're still here. Blackfire.
You say Blackfire. Appearing, say Blackfire. Appearing out of the mirror of life trapping is a bat-sized mosquito.
Yeah.
It instantly attacks everybody. God, do we have to roll initiative? Let me see. Let me just roll initiative for my dude. If I roll really high. I don't. Lucano suddenly brings out her bow, quick as lightning, and fills it full of arrows.
It's not even
Slats it
worth
across.
it at this point.
And then Lucano just looks down the ground, goes, "No back," and she begins to mourn. And we're out of combat.
Thank you, Lucano.
I'm going to start a poll.
So
'Cause I
one,
feel like-
2, 3,
I thought you
4.
can't. The prediction's over, so you can't start a
6.
poll. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So we are 6 out so far, if you count the mosquito,
What do you do?
or is it 7? Minotaur, Troll, Gargoyle, Slad, Lucano,
Merchant.
Omu, and Merchant, Mosquito. So we're at 7. Blackfire.
You say Blackfire. Nothing happens.
Whoa.
Oh.
They might be invisible.
You start doing karate things all over the place, but
Yeah.
nothing happens to you.
Maybe that's it.
All right, I've started a poll.
So
I checked the mosquito for a key.
check the mosquito for there. I'm sorry, there's no key.
Damn it. All right.
Blackfire again? Tunk
You
says
say
Blackfire.
Nothing happens.
Borsian says the real treasure from the mirror is the friends you made along the way.
Definitely is. Doesn't count as loot. Sorry, does not count as loot.
All right. I am going to death roll anybody who wants to death roll for the bag of holding DEEZ nuts.
All right, we have a bag of holding DEEZ nuts death roll. Who wants to roll for the bag of holding DEEZ nuts?
I mean, I'll join in just
Yes.
for the
We have a Tim.
hilariousness.
We have a Tim, Josh.
Tunk says Blackfire 3 times.
Try, bro. Nothing happens.
All right, I guess this is it. So
that prediction is a no to loot.
No to loot.
Yes.
Please tell me was I the only one?
I think you were.
Did everybody lose thousands of points?
I lost 55,000 points.
Hey, I just gained 55,000 points.
Unless I out of character start a fight with this lady that I just started flirting with in character to get her armor.
I think the statute of limitations is up on that one. I think that one's a no.
All right, complete prediction.
Let's do a death roll. Here we go, death roll, everybody.
Hold on,
Ready?
I don't have a name yet.
I'm not ready.
Who else is in? Who else is in for the death roll?
I'll join in. 58,500 to Executor Tim.
Whoa, dude!
Nice.
There's no limit to the gamble. You can gamble as much as you want in Twitch.
Yeah.
If you got it, you can bet it.
The mob.
Broken.
All right, death roll music. Ricchio, are you in, Ricchio?
I lost everything.
Sure.
Yes.
We got Ricchio, we
I
got
don't
Trey.
know. I have a bag of holding, but I don't know. But
But it's not a bag of holding these nuts.
it's
There's
true.
not a bag of holding these nuts. I do think it is a G string, but I won't call it a G string of I will pull up an image of a G string.
Yeah, I mean, let's have some respect for the game, Tozy.
All right,
And
hang on. I need to get the death roll prediction up. Thorzen says the max bet is 250k.
Wow. On another channel, he says.
Ooh.
Well, I mean it's all right. So Josh, Ricchio, Tim.
Pat, Kenny, you're in. Come on, this
No,
needs to
I'm
be an
good.
all in. Oh,
We're
you
all
guys.
good. Yeah.
You guys just don't want to think of your character
You're
wearing a
plenty.
G-string.
Yeah.
A
All right.
troll-sized G-string.
All four of you.
All
All
right.
four of you. Actually,
Death roll
roll
prediction
initiative,
is
all four
up.
of you.
Yeah.
Mm.
What are we rolling? Initiative?
Yeah.
Roll
for,
initiative.
Presmer,
All right.
White Fang,
I like that. Initiative's a cool roll.
Cal, please.
Yeah, no. The non.
Do I get to use my initiative ability of switching initiatives?
If you really want, I don't think anyone's going to want to do that with you. All right, here we go. Presmer, it's your turn. You get to think of a number between 1 and 2,000. Go ahead, buddy.
1,734.
Roll that, please.
All right. $840.
Cut it in half already. White Fang will be
Boom.
40.
All right, I think I'm doing this right. No. So
Nope.
it's
/R. That's
okay.
right.
It's the other way. Okay.
Yeah.
D.
And make sure it's 1d840.
1D840.
Yeah.
Hey. Did it work?
There it is. 733. Holding strong. Tunk, give me 733. Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, Cal, right up for it. Cal, that was so fast. 12. Presmer rolls a 12. White Fang, give me a 12. D12.
Oh.
That's a 4. Tunk, roll me a D4.
I'm sorry, I got distracted reading Thorzen again.
Real quick. So whoever rolls a 1 is out. Is that right?
You're out. That's right.
And
Tunk,
then-
roll a 3. Cal, roll me a D3, please. Cal,
Oh!
Presmer, roll me a D3.
Oh! I'm out.
No
White
nuts for
Fang,
you.
roll me a D3, please.
Oh, wait,
Thorzen, I don't know how I can just give you
That's a 1. White Fang, you are out. Tunk, roll me a D3.
Woo!
That's a 3. Cal, roll me a 3. That's a 1. Tunk is the winner. Boom, boom, boom. That was a quick death roll, y'all. Quick and fun. Nice.
Well, the majority voted that an NPC ally does count as loot, but
A majority? You mean 2 votes?
hey, man, a majority is a majority. That's 67% of the vote.
I'm sorry, that is not loot. That's ridiculous. Absolutely.
I'm not giving you
Overruled.
5,000 points.
Absolutely overruled. It's ridiculous.
All right.
Well, you got a big crew with you now. Big crew.
Rolling
good.
deep. A bag of nuts.
Just lots more role playing for the DM.
It's so big, actually, that I will take out one NPC, and you can kind of switch them out as you please. So, who would you like to switch out?
We'll keep
You only had
the
2
Amazon.
NPCs with you, really, at one point.
Who bet on me?
Let's keep Lucano with us.
Reaper!
Let's keep Lucano with us for now, but I want to telepathically tell Tlad, like, yes, I've befriended her, but don't worry, we will see after you do the same for us.
You want Orvex or Flad with you?
Oh, we want Orvex with us.
Oh, Orvex for sure. Yeah.
Flad will take a back seat. He'll stay in the back. All right.
And Lucano's with us?
And stab us in the back.
Well, I mean, he just won't be. This is the NPC selection screen.
Nice.
Cool. All right. You have Lucano and Orvex. Lucano looks beefy. She looks like she is strapped with a great sword and a short bow. Yeah.
Am I correct that we don't know what's down here? We need to head that way?
What was the first name? Karova? Kimura. Yeah, to deactivate the mirror.
You deactivate it. Well done. All right, 1 second.
No. Are we going down
We've
this way?
spent the better part of 2 hours in one hall.
Necessary evil.
second. Hope it's been
I mean,
fun.
I'd say it was worth it for me.
Okay, let's see. Okay, before. Okay, wait. Let me
Oh. The Monday crew is going to get some big redeems pretty soon, I think.
A stone slab blocks the end of this corridor. Painted on the slab is the image of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak, its face a mask of stars. The figure's withered left hand is raised with palm extended.
I put my hand on the hand.
You put your
My hand on the palm of it.
what are you putting your right hand on the left hand?
The withered left hand is raised, so yeah. So I put my right hand up. Yeah.
You put your right hand up. You put your hand
Huh?
on. Nothing happens.
No, we checked it. Well, shit. Damn it, Thorzen. Mike, if Tunk runs back and turns the mirror back on and then says Blackfire, is it still empty? Because Thorzen's telling me to turn it off and back on and then try it one more time.
You try it, nothing happens.
Okay. Thank you.
It seems to be empty.
Just wants peace of mind.
So by touching the slab, can I do an Arcana check on it?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check. Go ahead. There's a tingling sensation, Cal, and you think you're onto something. Perhaps the other arm.
Okay,
Pressure.
try that. Left to left.
You raise your left hand in a mirrored reflection of this gaunt male humanoid. As you do so, the stone slab sinks into the floor, revealing a dusty passageway beyond. Relief carvings on the wall depict crowds of humanoids fleeing a black star in the sky, with rays of light extending from it to turn those they strike to dust.
Ooh. Pardon me.
Dope. After you, mate.
All right.
I could use a short rest next time we find a spot.
We only have one left.
Well, I'll let you pick it then. See which of us run out of guts first.
Guess I'll come down here.
Cal, you come over here. 1 second.
Okay.
The door right here is not there. That appears to be the same type of slab that just raised. So you can actually see beyond that. And you can see a stairway over there. This continues, and you can see over here. As you come down here, Cal, you see one second, let me read this out. In this central open space, a gold crown topped with a glittering black opal rests on a marble pedestal. The crown looks opulent, incredibly beautiful, and incredibly expensive.
If only Percy were here.
Real quick, can we get a recap on what the plaque said for this level?
Yes.
Trying to see if we have it in our
We do.
notes. I know we have it in our notes.
Death
Go
to
for it.
fire.
Fire, dine or drown, precious air and falling sand. The army sleeps in silence. The mirror holds 12. Find the iron scepter's twin. The maze holds the key.
So we got the maze holds the key. We got the mirror holds 12. Death to fire, dine or drown, precious air and falling sand. The army sleeps in silence. Find the iron scepter's twin.
Wait a minute. Iron Scepter, right? So,
That being the one that's on the throne.
right. So obviously, scepter and crown are always signs of royalty. Do you think this would be the meaning of its twin?
I certainly like that better than the Iron Scepter's twin being in the upside down version of the tattoo. But I also might have assumed there was just a mirror to that room on this side of the floor. But the question is, who's going to pick it up?
Wait, say that last part again, Trey.
What
What about mirror?
Well, not a mirror, like on the Iron Scepter is over here on the left side of the map, and I would have expected its twin to be here on the right side of the map, just a different scepter in this black
But
area
instead-
up here. But
Got it.
what
Instead-
White Fang said about crown and scepter going hand in hand made sense too.
Right.
Lucano grounds the corner, so does Orvex, as both of them are somewhat fearless. Lucano starts to speak rather quickly, and Orvex says to you, White Fang, and you, Tunk, and he says, she is saying that that this opal, I think I have read about it. It is a fabled treasure. This is the black opal. It is the black opal crown. 1 second. Between the two of them, they know about it. Hold, please.
Got it.
I'm waiting
The
for
black
Cal to
opal
search.
crown was once worn by the Archmage Sadamor of Netheril. Legend speaks on how Sadamor saw the depths of humanity's evil reflected in the opal of his crown. Heartbroken, he created a doomsday device, a spear of annihilation to swallow the world, but was consumed by his own creation. And then Orvex says, Lucanu, I believe that's his name. She is saying that the crown itself is cursed and was housed in the Paka's ancient treasuries before it was taken, apparently.
I mean, I kind of already figured to be cursed, being in such an open area in this tomb.
It looks like, because you're all surrounding it, it looks like it's at least worth 5,000 gold.
Gold is useless at this point. Unless there's a hidden merchant who's not suicidal, but maybe he would have sold us stuff and we didn't give him the chance.
So is it, telepathically to Lucanu, having heard this story, is the creation, is the creator of this crown's sphere the Black Star?
Orvex says, 1 second.
This was telepathically to Lucanu.
Oh, just Lucano?
Yeah.
Lucano says, I have seen the Black Star. When Omu fell, when I was taken, I saw it. It blotted out all light and destroyed everything it touched. Lucano says it was small and yet larger than the city.
We have, so far, we have avoided taking things such as this crown.
Lucano says, I would not take it. I would not touch it. I would destroy it. And she holds the hilt of her sword. And Orvex says, what are you talking? What is she doing? What is happening?
I say out loud, I say, Cal, McConnell thinks we should avoid taking this as much as we have done with the others.
Orvex says, but look at it. It is beautiful. There's so much lore. There's so much knowledge contained within this thing.
If Makano is raising her sword to destroy the crown, Tunk will in unison raise his axe to destroy it with her.
Orvex says, what are you doing?
I'm going to try my best to block Orvex. Way. I will not be successful versus this man.
He says, but you cannot destroy such a thing. It is priceless. The knowledge we could get from it. The money.
It's only worth 5,000 gold. That's a pittance. That is a mere pittance of what you will earn when we return to the Grand Colosseum, Orvex.
What do?
I wait for Lucana's signal to swing the axe alongside her sword.
She looks around, gets a temperature of the room. Is everyone okay with this?
Yes.
She brings out her sword and swings it down onto the crown.
We do it simultaneously.
You destroy the black opal. I mean, both of your weapons come down and just crash down on this thing. You crashed on it. Pieces of black opal fly in every direction. And as you do so, you hear the most terrible, mournful wail, a croaking, shadowy thing come from directly to the east of you.
Uh-oh.
Everybody click your tokens and roll initiative.
Nice.
Oh.
But before we do that, let's take a quick 5-minute break for everybody.
Yeah. And we are back.
We are back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to DMTozy Presents Tomb of Annihilation with our Thursday crew. If you haven't subbed to the channel, or if you need re-up your sub, please do so. Every little bit helps us. We are live back with Azure Sky this coming Monday. Back with Scott Frank for his last time with us. Then we'll have a new guest star up in June. They're rocking it out with Azure Sky. They're having a blast. If you've played Azure Sky, they are in the they're about to hit the Rising Dune Oasis. If you know what that is, if you have any memory of that, that's where they're at.
Yes. Fond memories.
That was
The power of the spell suggestion was made clear to our group at the with our first encounter in that temple.
Is that where that happened?
Yes, that's where that happened.
Okay, we're back. Presmer, it is your turn. I'm going to play some music.
So we've heard a groan. Is that correct?
You heard a... I'm sorry, did my role play suggest that it was a groan?
Yeah, you suggested it was a sad moan of pain.
Thank you. That's what it was, Trey. A sad moan of pain. How dare you call it a groan?
I think if I looked up Webster's dictionary definition of groan, it might say sad moan of pain. I'm not going to do it. Just to not embarrass anyone.
Yeah, those feel like the same. Those are very similar things in my head. I'm with you on that one, Josh.
It sounds like some elongated, raspy thing that you've never heard of in your life.
Is it closer to me or closer to Tunk? Or is it hard to say?
It sounds like it's on the other side of that web right there. Presmer, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll take a step here and just see if I can get eyes on it.
That's 5 feet movement.
This music has a very strong suggestion to it. Guys, I think we might be about to fight ass crack.
Presmer, you step over here. This is, without a doubt, my favorite handout of all time.
Oh God.
Well, first off, you see.
Oh, it's just another one of those stupid heads.
No. First off,
Hey!
you see you down here,
Hey.
but you also see.
Oh,
What's that?
Oh, we just had an earthquake. Hold on a
Oh
second.
god.
Hold on a second.
Like in real life.
Yep. I'm good. I'm okay.
all right. I'll tell you if I feel it.
It wasn't a very big one. Let's see. Okay. Crawling out of
Did you just change
green
the floor
stone face of
color?
devilish. A green stone face of devilish countenance protrudes from the wall. The devil's mouth is agape and filled with darkness. Crawling out of it are these things.
Oh yeah.
Hello there. My name is George.
That is what you see. Okay, 1 second. These things, Presmer, they feel awful. You feel awful just being around them. Everyone should see an aura around these things.
Yeah.
Yes, a very
If you
large
end your
aura.
turn- if you end your turn within that aura, it might be bad. Presmer, what do you do?
Hold on, I don't see an aura.
It's white.
It's white.
It's kind of
Oh,
gray.
oh. Now I see
I don't
it.
want to make it any darker because it's kind of big.
Right. Shit. All right. So I moved 15 feet. I'll say I'll come back. Free action. I'll say. Well, actually, before I come back, I will vicious mockery the one here.
Yes. Okay. This is a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. Nice.
Gonna fail that. It takes 12 psychic.
Excellent.
Its jaw distends and cracks in different places as it takes your psychic damage, and it moves in unnatural and non-Euclidean ways.
I'll come back and I'll say 3 enemies. Leader to the south. That's it.
Presmer, you end their turn in their aura of annihilation. You take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Cal, it is your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, fireball.
Does fireball burn through a giant wall?
Well, it cuts around corners, so it will get to you, unless you got something.
I mean, I have.
Oh, it doesn't. Or it doesn't originate in the center.
I'm gonna put. Hold on a second. Let me find it.
I have a ring of fire resistance, so I'm not that worried about it. I was just wondering if this wall is big enough that the fireball
Well-
doesn't go through it.
Cal can sculpt too, right?
Yeah, I can sculpt it. Doesn't matter.
A second.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
That is how big it is. Which fireball we want?
And I'll,
Yeah,
sculpt,
if you don't sculpt it, that will get to Tunk. You sculpted?
I'll sculpt it around Tunk. Yeah, I mean, it's
You
no
sculpt
cost.
a crescent moon of fire that explodes. Nice. 1 second. These things are resistant to fire,
Okay.
so here comes dex saves. They both did terrible, so they both take 12 points of fire damage.
All right. Bonus action dash. 5, 10,
It's time.
25, 30, 35, 40. And I yell as I'm running back, resistant to fire. And
Okay.
That's it.
1 second. I need to find one thing. The skeleton key over here looks like he is a hexagon. By the
Did
by.
he not make a save?
Oh,
Oh, I totally forgot about him. 1 second. Probably did. 1 second.
Or a amazing save.
That's
Oh,
that's
probably
It
did.
also takes 12.
Hey,
Still up.
real quick, for sake of portrayal, this door is open. Is that
The
right?
door is open. Yeah, so you can
And
see
these
actually.
and these stairs go down.
Those stairs do go down right there. Yeah.
Okay. So I just wanted, for Cal, for your sake, if you
I am so sorry. I'm so
if you
sorry.
wanted to move
Pause,
differently.
Pause, Josh. Pause.
Yeah.
As you smash the crown, those slabs fell down.
Ah.
I apologize. Those slabs are now there, so you cannot see.
So these doors are both now closed.
Yes, and on the other side of those doors, on the slabs, painted on the inside of the slab, is a male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak. Once again, with stars where his face should be. The figure holds up his right arm, which is severed neatly at the elbow.
Ah.
I apologize if that makes anybody's turn different. I'm sorry, but that's what happens.
All good.
Cal, that's your turn. You fireball. Cool.
Orvex, are you brave enough to chop off your? If only we still had Hugh Hackenstone. God damn it!
I forgot to roll initiative for him, so Orvex will go at a 21.
What about Lucanu?
Let me see, Lucanu. Oof. Go to 19. They're going.
Mike's just gonna mash his action figures together for a minute.
I am. Sorry, guys. Orvex is going to pop over here and strike the skeleton key. Sink. He smashes the skeleton key. And then he will dash to get out of the death aura. Lucanu will come over here, unafraid, and will fire 3 times into that Bodak.
damn, 3 times. Whew.
That's a hit, and a hit. Unfortunately, it takes half damage from all this non-magical damage. So it's 5, 7, 12, 5, 17 points of damage to this Bodak. And Lucano screams Napaka as Lucano takes... oh, sorry, Presmer. There are 2 of them. You take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Lucano takes 10 points of necrotic damage. The skeleton key is gone. White Fang, it's your turn.
Oh Lord. Oh. Yeah. No. I'm in a bad spot. There's nothing I can do. Actually, all right. Definitely move there. Just gonna stay target, but give me a second.
Thorazin is saying something was a +2 bow and should have done damage.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's
Oh
talking
no,
about either.
he's thinking about Orvex's bow.
Orvex is not shoot the bow.
All right, yeah. We have not given Lucana any loot yet.
White Fang, what you got? This Bodak is bloody.
Okay. That helps. All right. If it's bloodied, poison spray on the bloodied one.
You cast poison spray.
No. Oh wait, no.
It is immune to poison. Sorry, bro.
No. And also, I rolled really poorly.
What you got?
That was a 12.
It's a fail. Sorry, bro.
That's it.
You there?
That's it.
You take 10 points of necrotic damage.
I thought it was 5.
There's 2.
There's two of them.
Oh.
Ethren, what you got?
Well, there goes all the temp HP.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to get where White Fang is. I should be able to see the.
You see him, bro.
I should be able
They
to,
look terrifying.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Okay. I'm gonna try Ray of Frost. See if
Okay. Give me a
they're
ray of
vul-
frost. Do it.
Yeah, here we go. Ooh,
Like that.
Nat
Oh,
20.
my God.
They are resistant to frost, but give me some damage. That's still a lot of damage.
Oof.
This thing is hurt bad as you do 13 points of damage to it. Cast your turn.
okay.
Oh, sorry. Then you, Ethren, you take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Moonbeam. There.
Moonbeam.
Shing!
Luckily, I've been saving spell slots.
That is there. Awesome. I need to make. Did I just add turn to the moonbeam?
Con 16.
Okay, hold on a second. There's a moonbeam there. Map. Con
Hey.
saves. They both fail and both take 20. This Bodak, its jaw distends until it becomes ash.
Nice.
The moonbeam, this one takes 20 points. And is bloodied. Cass, is that your turn?
Yes.
You take 5 points of necrotic. Roll me a constitution saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Yep, good.
You make it. You hold on to your spell. Tunk, your turn.
Uh. All right. Shit. Well, I can't get past White Fang because I would be standing on his square. And hey, Sparkles, thank you for the good luck. We're gonna need it.
Thank you, Sparkles.
Yeah.
White Fang, did you pick up the skeleton key or did you just kill it?
No, I tried.
I'll say you can pick it up as an interaction. You have the skeleton key.
All right. Can I tell what this thing is? Like specifically what type of creature it is? As far as it looks undead.
You can make me. It's an action to take a study check, unless you're rogue or ranger.
Oh, okay. What's the study skill for this thing?
That's an action. You can take a religion check if you want. I'll tell you, it is undead.
It is undead. Okay, I'm going to cast protection from good and evil on myself.
You cast pref. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay.
And I'm gonna tell White Fang to get the key and get the key out of here.
Gotcha. It is the Bodak's turn.
Oh, actually,
What's up?
No, that's my turn.
You take 5 points of necrotic damage, Tunk.
So the protection does not affect the aura, is what I'm
I
hearing.
don't think so. I mean, it protects you from disadvantage on attack rolls. You can't be possessed, charmed, or frightened. Yeah, at first level, it's not gonna. It gives you those things. Yeah.
All right.
You take 5 points. Give me a con save.
Yeah, I'm.
You make it. All right, the Bodak. White Fang 1-2. It's coming for Lucano.
No.
Not the girlfriend.
This Bodak looks and again cracks its neck, its features distend, and its eyes are ablaze with void hatred, and it gives a withering gaze to Lucanu. She's in a con save. She makes it handily, so she only takes 13 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And then it moves up to her. Presmer, your turn.
Oh. I want to be brave, but not today. Let's see. I will. I'll come down here, and then. I will dash.
Where you going, bro?
Right there. That's my turn.
It is Cal's turn. Cal, what you got?
If I go here, is that line of sight to this thing?
You cannot see it from where you're at. You'd have to.
No, but like if I was right here.
If you're right there, you can see it. Yeah. That's
Okay,
it, you can.
so do that. Total dead.
It is resistant to necrotic. Right here comes a wisdom saving throw. Fails.
Nice.
It takes 15 necrotic.
Still
Yeah.
pretty fucking good.
How the hell is it
Bonus
that
action
much?
damage.
Well
12,
done.
9, 10, man. It's 3d12.
Fuck, dude.
It's a good spell. It's a good spell.
Dope.
You get out of the range. It's
I dash
Orbex's
back
turn.
up.
Orbex is going to. Oh god, there's not much he can do. He comes over here and will patiently wait with his longbow. Lucanu's turn. Lucanu will go ham. That's just
Wow.
one hit. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
one hit for 17, so 8. This thing's still up. Lucano takes 5 points of necrotic. White Fang, your turn.
Sup, but for not for long.
Watch out for. Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. White Fang, hold on a second. This thing also has. I need to check one thing. This thing has a gaze of death gaze. A death gaze.
blue steel.
That'd be good. If you start your turn within 30 feet of it, looking at it, it might kill you.
Oh,
1 second. Okay. Lucano needs to make a con save.
So that's if you start your turn, not if you move within range.
If you start your turn within sight of her, within 30 feet, essentially.
Okay, well, White
Um,
Fang is not in 30 feet.
So that's a save. Takes no damage. White Fang, what do you do? White Fang, you can see this creature. Are you within 30 feet?
No, just outside of
You're
it.
good. What do you do? Woo!
Ooh, I mean, step there, and I'm gonna shoot the. I'm gonna shoot. Yeah. Sorry, Wisp. I think
Do it.
fucking. Oh my god. Haha. Haha. Haha.
That
Yes.
sounds like a crit.
You bastard.
Oh, oh, oh.
You send your radiance over and hit it in the shoulder. It looks like it doesn't do anything, and then the entire thing fizzles to radiant ash. We are out of combat.
Bitch. Yes. Nice.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, man, that's it. Well done. I mean, maybe
I mean-
that's it.
Well, I was expecting more to keep pouring out of the mouth.
Well, that's
Oh,
why I
gotcha.
kept the moonbeam there. So I said, okay,
Trey,
everyone,
Trey,
I
shut
kept
up.
the moonbeam here.
What do? You keep it there.
No, I'm not gonna.
As you keep the moonbeam there, you realize that
I wasted a damn spell slot.
the moonbeam covers the hole, but the darkness inside the mouth blocks all of the moonbeam's light. So there's just kind of a concave stop to the moonbeam.
Like it's extra dimensional.
Possibly.
And the door's still closed.
The doors are still closed. What do you do?
So I will try to just mimic the pose with the right arm that I saw Cal do, like the opposite, just to see if it works.
It does not work.
That looks like we need the rest of the arm. So
Or
we'll start
it's-
looking for the rest of the arm.
Or somebody needs to lose an arm.
I mean, I hate to admit this, but maybe someone needs to crawl into the mouth.
I mean, I was getting ready to do that. What, Tim? Did you add the hexagon skeleton key to your character sheet?
No, I will hand it to whoever is keeping them.
Well, I'm keeping all of them, but I was about to hand them to you, in case I don't come back from crawling inside this demon mouth.
Wait, why do we have to go in the demon's mouth?
You're the one who just
it's fair.
suggested it.
No, that was not me. I said we need to find the rest of the arm.
Yeah,
Oh,
I suggested it.
Oh, that was Tim. Because there might be something inside there. Because this is the tomb of.
Hold on, wait, do we not still have the immovable rod? Can we
Yeah,
set
Cal's
it
got it.
first? Yeah, can we set it first for does not just slam
Like,
on?
Poke it in there.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Putting the rod in the mouth so that it can't close on Tunk.
You
Lose the immovable rod.
put the immovable rod in.
That was a done prediction.
Vertically. Not
Who's putting the immovable rod in?
I am Caliste.
I need you to make me a sleight of hand, please.
Okay.
He's supposed to be good at those.
That's fine.
Do not have it. Alright, I'm gonna use my last lucky.
Presmer, are you still sitting on a PvP inspiration?
I am not. I gave that
that's
up last
both
game.
Bad.
That's really bad. That's
Yep.
really bad.
In a shocking turn of events, I fucking get caught in every trap. It's crazy.
Does anybody lose anything? Does anybody have anything?
Nope. I lose a hand.
I don't.
Oh,
I'm looking. I don't think I do. Except.
I only have his counter charm, and I don't
Okay.
think that's.
Unless I can cast Featherfall on the statue's mouth
Cal,
to slow its descent.
the immovable rod is completely disintegrated.
Okay.
And as you reach back, you realize in horror that your hand is gone too.
Word.
Which
Your hand is completely gone. You take blood starts to spew from your stump.
I'll firebolt my own stump.
that's pretty hardcore.
You cauterize
That's
your
pretty
wound.
hardcore.
I will say you take. Oh my god, this has got to be. What is losing a hand doing damage?
Oh no, dude. What does the DMG say?
It doesn't. We're in new territory.
Didn't it
Yeah,
give
because
like?
hit points aren't like body locations. So
Yeah, this is just different.
so how many major locations are there? There are the two hands, the arms. I mean, it's at least a tenth of my hit points, right? Maybe more.
I will say that. I'll say it does a tenth of your max hit points.
Yeah.
You
So
take
my
a
max
tenth
is
of your max hit
115, so it'll be 11.5, so 11.
You take 11 points of damage, and your right hand, or whatever hand you use that with.
Yeah,
is-
I would have probably used my right hand, I imagine, yeah.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't climb in there.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, probably not.
Lucano tries to stem the blood, Cal. She's trying to help you out. But she doesn't have any healing magic.
I do. I'm going to give you my last first level spell slot of Cure Wounds.
I can drink a potion, dude. Save your slot. Oh, too late now.
You got healed for 15.
Alright.
You now have the stump and the pain goes away.
Sorry, Cal.
Okay, no, I mean I was just trying to save your stuff.
That was gnarly. What do you do?
Not dual wield.
Well, I mean,
we need to find him a golden hand.
This is an important question. Which he didn't specify which hand he was using.
He did.
And
He did.
No, I did. I would have used my right
It was
hand.
the right hand.
okay.
Well,
I don't know if characters aren't handed though. Like it just says you have a primary weapon and a secondary weapon. So now I just use a primary. I only have one
Switch to your
hand.
left. You're fine.
Yeah.
You got this.
All right.
I mean,
So
can you use
Well, he can probably open the door now.
Oh, that's true.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Come
let's
with
try
me. Come with me. Perhaps there's a silver line.
it.
Put your hand up to the door.
Well, I try and like strike the pose like the thing. Yeah.
The door opens.
Yes.
All part of the plan.
Yeah.
I love it when a plan comes
Oh,
together.
God.
Both
Oh.
slabs open as you put your hand or your non-hand up and strike the pose.
Cal, I hug Cal. I hug Cal, and I said that's the most metal thing I've ever seen.
Metal as
It's
fuck,
just
dude.
like the dice betray me every single time there's a trap the last few games.
I don't like it in
Um,
here anymore.
All right.
All right, so this goes to another floor, a sub basement. Do we want to make our way
Well-
to the central chamber?
I will give everyone an inspiration for defeating the Bodak.
Woo!
Inspiration.
All right, listen. Before we go down these stairs, I am short rest ready. Let's say that. I have no bardic inspirations left. Down to
And-
two. I am down to 2 spell slots. I am down to 25 hit points. Right. I have no self healing, so I'm short rest ready. Now,
So
if you guys aren't,
we
I
can
will-
totally
I will-
short
I will-
rest.
I will suck it up.
But Presmer, I would like you to drink this potion of vitality so you can get max rolls on your hit dice for the short rest.
All right, but I don't want just you and I to decide this. How's everybody else feeling about their short rest situation?
This is our last one.
It will be our last one if we take it. So if you guys say, hey, look, I would rather expend a few things and then short rest,
I
like
don't get anything
I'll
back.
stay
I just
alive.
get hit points, so it doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
I mean, everything I have requires a longer rest time.
Gotcha.
You
So-
need it.
I need to figure out what there was something for sorcery points that could be done at a short rest. I just have to figure out what it was.
So I'm looking at everybody's hit points. It looks like
When you finish a short rest, you regain up to 3 sorcery points. Yes, for a short rest. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes,
all right,
I can.
if you like, I'm down for that potion of vitality, not now, but when we decide to short rest, Tom.
Well,
Let's wait. I'll stay alive. I'll just continue to mock our enemies and run to the shadows.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, no short rest. That's what's
No.
happening.
Press on, brother.
Well, hold on. Literally, no one said we shouldn't short rest. So,
Oh, that is true. No one said.
so like, what was that decision based off of?
It
I would
was
like to
based.
short rest. Does anyone object? No, we shouldn't short rest. Let's move on.
He's delusional, boys. He's delusional.
Sorry. So I think what I was trying to say is, who else is ready for a short rest?
Oh, yeah.
And then
I
when
mean-
I heard an absence of readiness is why I said
it sounded
press
like
on.
you were asking if anyone objected. No one objected. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
Kest
I
would
wanted.
benefit. I would benefit. You would benefit. Ethren could get something. I mean, it's not like people get nothing.
I guess here's when I'm looking at the short rest potential benefits, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7d8 plus 14 hit points that could come by way of a short rest.
Yeah, let's do
For
it.
me, that's awesome. But for you guys, you might be like, well, shit, if it's our last short rest, I'd rather be down another 20 hit points before I take it. So I'm just playing
It
mathematician.
just depends on how many you used last time, too, right? You got to keep track.
Right.
Of that.
Right.
And I don't
So
know if anyone is. Yeah.
I kept track of mine. I used 4 of
Yeah,
my
same.
11 total. That's why I have
I
7
used all
left.
my wizard ones.
I mean,
So yeah, I'm good either way. But yeah, I don't think there's a. I just wanted to make sure we were clear on what was.
I appreciate
being
that.
asked for.
Yeah. I just wanted other people to have to be able to do their own math and say, yeah, it doesn't make sense. But if everybody is like, for instance, White Fang's fine. Ethren is fine. So it's really you, me, Kest, Trey, Tunk, sorry. that would benefit.
Here's the thing that does benefit. If you get do you get any bardic
I get
inspirations back?
all my bardic
Yeah,
inspirations
like
back.
for me, like if there's a difference between someone living or dying and we didn't take a short rest because you didn't get your bardic inspirations, like that's dumb.
Yeah.
Let's just get them back.
All right, you guys take a short rest.
I mean, this whole thing is like we're gonna run out of everything, so
Yeah.
that's just the nature of the game.
Okay,
Do it.
let's do it.
All right,
Short rest.
do my rogue ones.
Cool. Just gonna go ahead and go back to maximum. Get my 5 points.
All right, I am going to recover 3 sorcery points and then immediately cash them in to get back a level 2 spell slot.
Okay. Everybody roll your hit dice. I'm gonna say Lucanu and Orvex.
And so, Presmer, are you drinking this potion of vitality to just get max rolls?
Why did it only roll 1?
I don't know. It doesn't.
Oh,
I hate that. I hate
I
that
meant to
system.
do that. Six.
It
I
rolls
have to.
one.
I have,
It rolls 1, guys, because you're allowed to roll 1. See the results.
Oh, and then decide.
that's why it does it. Okay.
So I got plus 11.
Presmer?
But since this is our last short rest, like,
Yeah.
give me 1 second, brother. I just got to figure out what I'm doing here. So I got 32 plus
so
3,
you still like that.
34.
So like that.
And sorry, the vitality, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it basically lets
Yeah.
you get the max on your hit dice rolls.
Okay, perfect. Then yeah, please give me that.
Okay.
That's 6 times 8 plus your con mod every time.
It also does something else.
16.
Here, I'll just display it and then delete it from my inventory.
Gets rid of exhaustion. I mean, you're gaining the maximum number of hit points for any hit point you spend.
Ooh, nice.
Pretty good. And ends the poison condition. What's 6 times 8? What's your con mod, Presmer?
It's so I'm getting 7 times 8 is 56 plus 14 because my con mod's 2.
There you go.
So I'm getting 70 hit points back.
There you go.
That was excellent.
It's a really good short rest.
All right, R 66 plus 12.
Ooh.
That was simultaneously really good and kind of meh.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
okay,
mad.
good.
But hey, I'm almost maxed. So
All right. Good.
I'm ready. I'm ready to throw down. Let's go. Let's get it on.
All right, come on.
All right, this
Let's go
bardic
lose some hit points.
This bardic inspiration is probably gone.
John,
Are we?
that was freaking metal, dude. I know you didn't mean to do that, but that was
Mhm.
That was awesome.
So
That was so good.
So River's not here, but are we going to pretend he's here for the purpose of his temp HP boost
I
at
think
short
it's
rest?
definitely.
You
Is it
can
short rest?
reaction summon him in to give you that.
Yeah.
All right, because
Yeah, for sure.
I vehemently do not want to summon people for their spell slots during this dungeon. So yeah, let's summon him.
You don't. If you summon someone, you don't use their spell slots.
Well, shit. Why the hell didn't I know that? What's his highest level cure wounds? We should have done that before we short rested. Damn it,
Ah,
Michael.
That's all right.
Okay.
We'll do that next time.
Moving on.
So
Take his temp.
So we'll do the summon for his temp HP. Does anybody know what the number? I think it's 14.
Oh,
14 is the number, but I'm looking to see if it actually wants us to.
Maybe in this dungeon they can't heal you. Yeah, I'm gonna say no healing. You can do temp HP, but no actual healing on reaction summons. I don't know. Maybe you could do it in combat. I don't know, guys. What do you think?
I think you should be able to heal.
I mean, that every time that I have summoned River in this campaign when he was absent, I used him to heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, use him to heal. Yeah, I think. I mean, he is a cleric, so that kind of is the thing. What I don't want is you to like summon them and use their spells, and he comes in and he's like, "Hey, what happened to my spell slots?"
But another great use for his summon in the Tomb of Annihilation is his turn undead. That's been kicking ass.
Yeah,
So it's not like we couldn't do something else.
I don't
know what?
see this ability that he's talking about on his character.
What I'm gonna do is just limit it to summoning one of your absent players per
Just one of them, not all. Okay.
episode. Yeah, so you can do it. He can cast a really high cure spell if you need it.
All right.
Well, but
Wait, are you saying you're changing the rule to only one absent player? We can't summon every absent player during a
Yeah, you
session?
can't summon everybody yet. Yeah, it gets kind of crazy. But you can do one, and it can be
In the
your
dungeon.
shortest thing.
But right now,
Alright.
having taken a short rest,
I
what
think
we
it
are
was.
saying-
I think I'm sorry, Josh. I'm trying to talk. I'm telling John. I think it was a feat, not a class feature.
The feat. Okay. Magic initiate. Inspiring leader. You could. Okay, yeah, it is. It's inspiring. Okay, here we go. After a short or long rest,
every-
give a performance. When you do up to 6 allies, which can include yourself, gain temporary HP equal to your character level plus the modifier you increased with this feat, which was
Charisma.
wisdom, and his wisdom mod is 3, so it's
So 14.
11 plus 3, so 14. Yeah.
So
All right, I'm
16,
sorry, Josh. What were you
14
trying to
temp
say?
and so that's the temp. That's the leaf.
Yeah. No. That's the leaf is from
Aid.
Aid.
from aid. It's basically like the special long rest we took before.
Yeah.
But the temp HP is from when River's around. When we rest, we get temp HP. We get 14 temp HP.
You
Even
guys
short
should do that.
rest.
Everyone, 6 people get 14 temp, 14 in your blue. Put
Yeah,
it,
take the lowest guys.
So, well, all of us, because
Oh, we all get it?
all of you
Okay.
guys.
yeah.
all you guys here. Except
And
for
so-
Kind of Orbex. Go ahead, do it.
So, do we still have that aid up? Or-
Yes, because
Okay.
it's 8 hours.
Yep, that's an 8-hour thing.
Gotcha. And plus the 14 temps. All right, great.
All right, what are we doing?
We're just gonna gloss over the fact that we've been in this tomb longer than 8 hours because we do 3-hour sessions.
Oh no, I would say you've been in this tomb game time.
I mean, at least
Maybe
3
4
hours.
Maybe
4
4
hours?
hours. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we going down the stairs, or do we want to go to the main chamber room and?
Looks like
Although-
they lined
Oh,
up.
it looks like they connect.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to another floor. Okay, never mind. Charge!
1 second, Cal is gonna reveal this.
Get rid of your bloodied thing, Josh.
Thank you.
Get rid of your bloodied thing, Josh. That was a terrible Australian accent. I don't even know
I
what that
liked it.
was.
I liked it. It was
Trying to do an Australian accent on the spot.
hey, that was pretty good, I'll tell you.
Okay, 1 second, Cal.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm just getting distance from that stupid mouth.
A 6-foot-tall green deviled face is carved at the far end of this hallway, its mouth agape. Painted murals on the walls show faceless humanoid figures doubled over in pain, clutching at their heads and ears.
This thing's gonna scream.
Well, if Cal made it that far, yeah.
Presmer, White Fang, as you get there, as you step there, you see a flicker of something inside the gaping mouth. It looked like a greenish tail? Pretty small.
A tail?
Yeah. Looked to be like the size of like a cat's tail. And it was gone for a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna nope that.
Hello?
Avoid.
Is there somebody in there?
No.
What
So
kind
everyone.
is there somebody in there?
Well, I mean, I'm
You
not
hear,
very
you hear a response. You hear a response. You hear,
Okay.
"Oh, hello. I'm so sorry. Did I make too much noise?"
Is he saying don't make too much noise, or did he ask, did I make too much?
"Oh, I'm so sorry. My speech gets a little muddled. I said, was I making too much noise, sir?"
No, I only saw you. I didn't hear you.
"Oh, my apologies.
What's your
hello.
name?
How long have you lived in Canada?
You see a little lizard poke its head out of the mouth.
I didn't even have to cast Speak with Animals.
You don't. It's literally talking to you, not like telepathically. It's moving its mouth and it is talking to you.
Well, what's your name, little fella?
Oh, my name? Oh, well, they never gave me one.
Would you like a
Guess they
name?
should've. You can give me a name? Oh, that sounds wonderful. What would you call me?
Pull the token. Pull the token back up. Like, show me this. Yeah, that.
Presmer, you step. Hold on a second. Hold.
Oh,
Presmer,
God
you
damn
step
it.
into the room.
So Tunk is back here thinking of a name for this cute little lizard guy, and then Presmer.
Presmer, you step into the room, and there is a feeling as if you've walked into something. The hairs on the back of your neck stand, and you feel as if you're being watched. I will explain this room again. At the bottom of the grand staircase, a resonant mechanical rumbling emanates from a dark shaft opening the middle of this chamber's floor. 4 cylindrical stone pedestals surround the shaft, each 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide, and featuring a tiny slot in its side. Squatting atop of each pedestal is a large 4-armed gargoyle.
Oh, hey, we already fought one of those.
Each gargoyle is contained with a square made of metallic tiles embedded on top of its pedestal. Starting with the northernmost pedestal and going clockwise, the tiles are copper, silver, gold, and platinum. Back to Tunk. Sorry, back to Tunk. What do you do, Tunk?
I think you look like a Leroy.
I was gonna say Lonnie, but Leroy, yeah.
Oh, Leroy's wonderful.
All right, I'm just gonna do a quick poll. How does Leroy kill the party?
Good lord.
How long have you been here, Leroy?
Oh, not terribly long, or maybe a bit too long. I lost track of time. Sorry. I was with some fellas who were wearing yellow garments.
What color garments were those undead dwarves wearing, Mike?
The undead dwarves were wearing not yellow. The undead dwarves were wearing
The yellow guys are the group that came in before us.
Oh,
Let me find them.
the banner of the.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, they
Yellow
call
banner.
themselves
The
Yellow
yellow banner.
Banner. That's it. Yeah.
You came in with those guys?
Lord Brixton.
I did. Yeah. Well, most of them until, one by one they started screaming and dying.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot in here, hasn't it?
Yeah. Can you make me an advantage persuasion, Tunk?
Okay.
I'll give you advantage because you named him.
Oh, God.
That's 15.
What the hell?
Leroy
man?
jumps up onto your shoulder, Tunk.
Oh, hi.
He says, yeah, so I crawled in there, because, I got scared. So, they cast a spell on me long ago. I couldn't used to think or speak or talk, but then they cast a spell on me, so now I do.
It just occurred. Well, okay, you just explained it. I was about to ask, is the reason I can hear him because I have the staff of Moa?
No, everyone can hear him.
Okay.
He's speaking. He says, they brought me in here, they said for me to set off traps. But, I just kind of, maybe I did or I didn't, I don't quite know. They ran off screaming. I saw one of them fall in there. He points to...
Yeah, we heard a poor bloke fall in there too.
Oh, I saw him too. I guess 2 people then. One of the yellows fell in there, and then another one, he poked his hand over there, and he points to the wall right there next to you, Ethren. Back to you, Presmer. What are you doing?
I'm like my back is against the wall.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, I feel like
you feel like you're being watched, even though.
I feel, yeah. So I'm trying to be still, and I'm trying to look at what might be watching me, if not the gargoyles. Right. Like, so I'm looking at the gargoyles, but I'm also looking around, and I'm trying to figure out where, what the shape of these small slots or whatever.
Yeah. They
might be.
They look like coin slots.
Okay. I'll I'll take a step back. And
you take a step back. You suddenly see one of the gargoyles move its face to look at you.
Oh shit!
You think you have. You are in danger right now. You feel as if you're in danger unless you step back into the room.
Okay.
Remember, you're possessed by Wongo.
I'll do that.
You step back into the room.
Yeah.
The gargoyle statue right there continues to look at you.
I'll tell Cal, like, I've drawn this one's attention, but I need to stay here.
I think we're all heading that way anyway.
Lucano steps up in front and says something, and Orbeck says, she says, what kind of foul, evil magic is this?
Be careful. If you come in this room, they might spot you like they spotted me, and then you have to stay still. There's coin slots. Do you have coins? Different metals.
Orvex pulls out like a pouch. He says, I've got some, I have some silver and perhaps a couple gold. Does that help? Oh, I have some copper. He pulls out some copper as well.
And we need platinum.
Orvex shakes his head.
Surely we have a platinum coin in our inventory.
We have
right?
7, yeah. We have 7 platinum.
Okay.
Are we going to ignore the fact that there might be a secret door right there as well?
Wait, where?
Yeah, I'll stay here. You guys do whatever you need to do.
Leroy was indicating that the guy put his head through the wall.
Cal, you come over here and you find a secret door.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just find it.
As well as any other secrets in the area. But now it just comes down to, do we leave Presmer to his fate of gaze?
I hesitate to want to start anything new.
What metal was the gargoyle here?
It goes by, 1 second, just so you can know, you should know for next time. What the hell?
I don't know. What the hell?
Oh, that's why. No, sorry.
Well, you're figuring.
1 second. Okay. This is 45. Okay. So the north, starting with the northernmost pedestal and going clockwise, the tiles are copper, silver, gold, and platinum.
Copper, silver, gold, platinum is 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I posted that as well. Yeah. So it goes copper, silver, gold, platinum.
I say, hand me a copper. Hand me a copper. Like I just reach my hand kind of over to the corner.
Can I ask which gargoyle specifically is staring at Presmer?
This one.
Top one.
So I take the copper coin from whoever hands me one around the corner, and then I just kind of slowly hold it up just to see if the gargoyle reacts.
It's still looking at you.
All right, so no real change in demeanor. Got it. Okay.
What do you do?
He didn't even, and he didn't have to roll a stealth check or anything. Well, I guess he didn't try to.
What do you do?
So my thought process is, I bet this little lizard guy could carry coins very sneakily into these coin slots if we asked him to.
You want me to do what now, huh?
Then ask him to.
First I want to ask him if he wants to stick with us or if he'd rather stay on his own.
Oh, he says, "Oh, I've just about run out of little things to eat. So if you have food, that will be wonderful."
Oh yeah, I'm sure we've got some berries or some little something for him to nibble on, some rations for him to nibble on.
He's already in your pack eating your stuff.
Okay. Hey, do you think you could get close to those statues without being noticed?
Well, hold on a second. Let me roll something. Okay. He looks up at you and he says, so one of the yellow fellas, they told me to do the same thing. I did it for him. Nothing happened, I think. And then when he came down, he ran away, and that thing ripped its head off. So...
Okay, wait. He came down from what? Like the gargoyle came down, or the man who asked you to do something came down?
The big creature. It came alive, the stone creature, and ripped his head off.
After you put a coin in its pedestal?
Yeah, he told me to put all 4 in them, so I did.
Okay, so don't do that, is what I'm hearing.
So, and just try to get specific with him, Trey. Did he put a piece of each of the metals represented?
So,
in each
yeah, I guess that's a question. Do you know what kind of coins you put in each statue, or did you just put...
He gave me a copper to put in this one, a silver to put in that one, a gold to put in that one, and a platinum to put in the other one. I did. And then I felt like it felt peaceful when I did that. And then I ran off, and then the yellow bloke came down, and he had his head ripped off.
Maybe each of us need to have all 4 coins, and if we put all 4 coins in, then we're safe to pass, right? It's like it's the toll. It's the toll. So you can't just have somebody pay your admittance.
I see. That makes sense.
We will leave it here as Presmer is slapped up against the back wall looking at these gigantic gargoyles. Who else is in this hallway? Cal brushing away the sweat from losing an appendage.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you dealing with the horrors of the Tomb of Annihilation. We'll be back next week with episode
Nice.
44. I know the numbers. Episode 44 next week. Thank you all for watching. Please sub the channel, like across all platforms, and come watch Trey and I beat the Wither on Saturday. I've never fought the Wither before.
Neither have I. It's going to be great.
I don't know, man. Cool. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.